Hello, it's Johnny Campbell here, the transition man and the owner of Promotional Products Profits, here with your next monthly marketing moment. Now, if there's one thing that we can all agree on is that in the promo industry, the world is constantly changing due to technology, due to competition, and now due to the buyers. The buyers of today are so much different than the buyers of the past here, because these buyers are much younger, much savvier, and much more connected. Now, what I'm going to talk about today is how do you really sell to this younger buyer, Generation Y. Now, before I get started with that, just a little bit about Generation Y. They were born between 1978 and 1994. There's 85 million of these individuals, and they have a spending power of $1.5 trillion. So that's a big block and group of people. But what we're going to focus on specifically is how do you sell to those younger generational buyers that are in our promo space. Now, how do we do that? First and foremost here, you have to understand that Generation Y is well researched. So before they even come to talk to you, they're going to already have done all their research online about you, about your services, and about your products. So your strategy is to make sure your website is optimized correctly, it is mobile friendly, you are participating in the social networks, and you also are paying attention to your customer reviews. Why is that? Because those are the things that they're going to look for before they even make contact with you. So that's why it's so important for you to have those things in shape if you're going to sell to them. The second thing, if you plan to sell to this younger generation, is when you meet these individuals, you got to understand their medias of communication. Now, we all know that their phones are connected to their hips. So you got to make sure that you understand how they truly want to be communicated to, specifically when it comes to what we have to offer. Number one, when you talk to them, find out, do they want to be contacted via phone, via text, via email? Do they want to Skype? How do they want to start this conversation with you? That's critical if you're going to build a relationship with this younger buyer. Also, as a strategy, if your company has an app or you personally have an app, make it a point to let them know you have an app and that they can download it. Why is that? That creates connection between you and them. That gives you easier access to them. If you're going to sell to them, you got to be connected to them. So an app is a powerful way to do it. And then finally, number three has to do with their buying behavior. If you're going to sell to a younger generation, you got to realize they are very socially conscious. They're conscious of made in USA, eco-friendly, social causes, any number of these things they are very conscious about. And if your product has that about it, then make sure you tell them that, because that creates a deeper connection as well. Also understand that their buying cycle can be a little bit longer. Why is that? Because they collaborate, they work in teams. So because of that, you've got to stay connected to them while they're in their collaboration phase. How do we do that? You can email them, of course. But if you send them a physical newsletter, you send them a promo item, you send them something that starts to nurture that relationship and build rapport. By doing that, you are starting to get that relationship developed and creating opportunities for yourself. And then finally, one of the most critical things here is when they buy, they're not buying a product or a service, they're really buying you and your creativity. That's what they really want from you. They want to understand, if they purchase from you, what does it really do? What is it going to do for me? And how should I use it? And what should I expect from it? And how can I create this effect I want from my organization through your product? It is your creativity that makes the biggest difference to them. So really sell your creativity of helping them have an amazing event or helping them have a powerful organization. Focus there when you're trying to sell to them, not on the product or the service. And then finally, if you want to get a referral from them, asking them for a referral is not the right way. To get a referral, you simply say it this way. Based on what we've done here, do you have any friends in other organizations that I can help with what I have to offer? Notice what I did right there. I didn't just say, give me a referral. I said, do you have friends? Friends is the key word, in other organizations that I can help with my products and services. That is totally different in their minds. Referral is much more granular and hard, but to help a friend creates community and conversation. That's why when you're dealing with that younger buyer, your language and what you say is critical to your success. So what we've done here in this short time that we've had is talk about having your website optimized, mobile friendly, and ready to go in the social networks. You got to understand how they want to be communicated and the way, and then finally understanding their buying behaviors. If you will do these simple things here, you will be able to sell more products to the younger generation. This is Johnny Campbell, the Transition Man, and I'll see you in the next video.